Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we are reading for September 26th, 27th, 28th, and 29th, Monday through Thursday. Now, if you're new to the channel, this is going to be the same introduction for all of the readings, okay? So if you want to, after you've watched it at least once, I hope, if you want to bypass or if you cross-watch, go right down there and I will have time-stamped the intro so you can just go click and bypass this whole thing. Okay? Okay. Hope you watch it at least one time though. Now, you know that when it is during Monday through Thursday, I am using my Radley Valentine deck, my Archangel Power Tarot cards. I will follow up with one from my Guardian Angel Tarot cards. We will pull one from my Inspirational Wisdom from Angels and Fairies. Still have to look at the box. And this is by Frances Monroe and artwork by Judy Mastrangelo. And then I will follow up with Emily Anderson's Crystal deck. Now, for this reading, what we're going to do is we're going to do a universal reading. What's going on in this world? And for that, I will use my Waite Rider Traditional Tarot. And I'm going to use my Osha Zen Tarot I'll pull one for that. For some reason, they called to me today. Anyway, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. But remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like. Leave the rest. I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself up to higher power. My job is just to really just deliver the message. And hopefully, I know that it will get to whoever needed to hear it. And hopefully it makes sense, okay? Anyway, couple of things. We're going to go back to the astrological charts per se. We do have our new moon on the 25th in Libra. I have talked about that. One thing I forgot was that Mercury is retrograde, and it does retrograde back into Virgo on the 23rd. So it will be there. I think it's there until it goes direct on the 1st of October. Now, you know, Virgo is our home energy. It's earth energy. It is our home, job, money, career. Mercury is about, electronics, is about messages, is about, hearing news. The thing about Mercury, when it goes retrograde, it is always about, and especially around this time of year, it is about karma being resolved. There is a lot of Empress energy that I get when Mercury goes retrograde. And so I would say that since this is retrograding back into Virgo, there's going to be a lot of interesting energies around your home, job, money, career, and, like I said, and your home. So, there could be a lot of blessings. There could be a lot of resolutions. There could be a lot of cleaning up the energies around those too, if you have some weird stuff going on. Now, it's not a good time. It's always said it's not a good time to buy electronics. So if you have to, and I've had to buy electronics during this time, get the warranty, okay? So on the 28th, we do have Mars, which is in Gemini, trining with Saturn, which is in Aquarius, and Saturn is retrograde. That's going to have some interesting energy because remember, Saturn in Aquarius is about illusions versus reality. And Mars in Gemini, is an air sign, Aquarius is an air sign, so they're going to have that common base, the making the plans, intellectual energies going on. But Mars is also the warrior planet, okay? Has a lot of Aries. Well, this is Mars Aries, kind of, potato type of thing. But Mars and Gemini trining this. Now, they're kind of supporting each other. So, so there's going to be there's going to be a big push, I would say, around this 28th, 29th, when there's going to be a lot of truth wanting to come out, wanting to be revealed. The 29th, Venus does enter Libra, which is his home. So that's in itself will be very nice too, because Venus is, love, relationships. Now it can be a little bit on the jealous side, but Libra wants to create some balance. So whatever we're hearing on the 28th, it will be tempered a little bit by the light and it's almost like a balm, okay? A balm, like if you've got a burn and you put this balm on it, it just makes it feel that much better, okay? So we've got some interesting stuff going on we will see what we will see. We have still a lot of the pressures from the retrogrades, like what we have 6 planets retrograde, and that has a lot of, what do we want to say with that? That has a lot of, taking the piece of coal and turning that into the diamond. Okay? Okay, so let's see what we have here when we're going to go and do the universal reading with our Weight Rider. Reminder again, I will put the timestamp. I hope I remember now, back down there so you can bypass. Okay. And I want to thank you all. You guys, I really appreciate everybody who comments, who likes, shares, subscribes. You guys are wonderful with that. I had a bunch, well, not a bunch, but maybe about, 2 handfuls of comments come up that never had seen before. So they were like about 3, 4, 5 months old. So sorry if I don't get to answer your comments. I'm very sorry. Sometimes they get trapped into YouTube land and I don't quite know where they're at, or they just don't pop up. So just know that right now I am current on all my comments, and I do really appreciate all your kind words. Anyway, let's see. Higher power, what do we have for this world? What's going on, especially for the week of the 26th through the 29th? First card is the Emperor. Now, we have a 4. 4 has our very stable energy, leadership energy, organization energy. This is major arcana energy. The Emperor has a lot of masculine, divine energy. The Emperor is, the Emperor wants order. The Emperor wants to rule the right, rule correctly. The Emperor wants to be heard. The Emperor is trying to push his way, or I don't know, is it pushing his way? The Emperor wants order. Order in the world. Order in whatever it is that needs to have order. Stability. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's always a very kind energy. Sometimes the Emperor has to yell a little bit. Sometimes the Emperor has to do something to really get people's attention also. So there's Emperor energy here. It always amazes me that, his one knee is kind of shown, right? I know it's a strange little thing, not quite sure why that amazes me, but it's almost like he either sat down or he's ready to get up. And it kind of reminds me of a parent, if I have to tell you again, I'm going to get up, and you're not going to be happy. So there's something going on with that Emperor, and it's best if we let him it's best if the Emperor just stays where the Emperor is supposed to be, and we don't do anything to get him off his throne. Anyway, let's see what our next card is here. Okay, so this is the 2. This is a 2. This is, 2 is about balance, is about crossroads, choices, is also coming together. This is the Pentacle energy. Pentacle is our earth energy. Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. All of those have some stuff going on. Venus is in Virgo right now, so it is trying to create a loving type of home energy. Like I said, we have Capricorn, we have Pluto in retrograde, we also have Uranus in retrograde. So those energies are a little unsettling. Those energies are a little, not unstable to the world per se, but maybe a little unstable for us. Okay, we're just feeling the pinch. We're feeling the money pinch. Okay, so the Pentacle energy does try to create balance, wants balance in our money, in our job, in our creation, in whatever it is that we make. Okay, but I kind of feel like there's a pinch, like we're being, there's a pinch with this energy. There's some, the waves behind, here's the ship. The ship is kind of rocking and rolling, doesn't necessarily have the stability. Whoever is holding this is kind of like, he's holding on. He's trying to create a balance, and the balance is taking all of his efforts. Anyway, let's see what we've got going here. But we have the Sun coming out, and the Sun is a positive energy. Now, a lot of times if you're going to use the major arcanas for yes/no questions, I kind of do a little cheat and I put a yes and I put a yes here. So whatever it is, whatever the trouble is, whatever the balance we're trying to achieve, whatever the, hey, we're like that juggler that has all the plates spinning on those sticks, and it's just a little bit of a hard time. This does say that things will be better, okay? We just have to have faith. We have to stay in the light. Now, the sun is always about things will be fine, things will do good. You're doing what you need to do. This is always about a good job. Stay steady, have faith. There's the sunflowers growing, and in many times I'm in the northern hemisphere. The sunflowers are still, quite prolific. So things are blooming, things are happening. The sun doesn't necessarily have this wonderful, doesn't have a malevolent energy, doesn't have a negative, is just kind of watching and waiting too. So I kind of get this watching and waiting from the sun, but I do feel that things will go well with the sun. It's just him. It's just him that I'm kind of getting just watch. Hey, you want me to get up? It reminds me of my, when I was a child and my dad would be yelling to the girls, because we have one boy, but was at the end of the family, and it was kind of like, don't make me come up and get you. Don't make me get out of bed. Don't make me, you do what you're supposed to do. So not quite sure where we're at with all of this. You guys tell me what you're thinking about this. I do feel like this does have a balance. This is trying to balance, possibly work life, but trying to balance money energies also. But 2 major arcanas, very strong. 2 divine energies, very strong, kind of saying things will work out no matter what the struggle is. Those boats rocking and rolling does show that it may not necessarily feel or seem steady, but things will work the way they're supposed to work. Okay? Let's see. Let's see what our Osha Zen Tarot cards have to say. Let's see. One more time. Higher power, what do you have? Here, let go. We're going to just pull the one card out. Here we are. Laziness. Now we have a 9. We have a 9, and numbers are very, very important. They really are. And we need to really put the positive energies into these numbers. Numbers can be, numbers are, what is this? Numbers don't lie, but yet statistics can be manipulated. So we always want to use the numbers, and we want to put the positive spin and the positive energies in the number. So 9s have a, let's wrap it up, let's get this done, you're about, this is what needs to be done. It's interesting, here's this man looking at his board, looking at what he has ahead of himself, doesn't see that everything is kind of collapsing behind him. Part of it has been, part of his issues is that he's just too content with what he has, and he's not necessarily working on that stability, especially with that Emperor energy. So that is the laziness energy. Many of us can claim, this card, but it's kind of like, hey, something's creeping up on us. Something's creeping up on us, and we gotta get going. We gotta get going. So anyway. Interesting stuff for this week. Let me know what you're thinking about it. Let me know how you read these cards. Also, to comment below and like, share, subscribe, click on the bell. But why don't we now start our readings? And hello, my Geminis. How are you? That Mars thing. I know Mars going to be with you for a while, so get rid. Might not feel comfortable, my Geminis, but it's one of those things that I say, don't ask for patience. You'll always have to wait. Don't ask for courage, because you'll always have to fight. Okay, and also don't ask for bravery, because you're put in situations where you have to be brave. But I kind of feel this fighting spirit. I feel this going after what you've been wanting. Maybe not necessarily even fighting for yourself, but fighting for, just kind of like, fighting wrongs, fighting things that should be different. So I do feel this, and especially with Mars and what I said in the beginning with, Saturn and all that stuff, I do feel your fighting spirit has been very strong, okay? Oh, but look at that. we've got some celebration, so that looks like it's a very positive energy. So it looks like you might be winning those battles, and I like that for you. Okay, but then we have this. Okay, cars are flipping, but higher power. What else do you have for our Geminis with this? What else do you have? What else do you have for our Geminis? Here we go. So we have Raphael. Raphael is our water energy. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Pisces and Scorpio, Neptune and Pisces, retro with that. There's some things going on at the end of the month with Neptune, like doing something, opposing or squaring somebody. So maybe it's even you, that's just basically, trying to really undo some undercover work. Okay, but again, I do feel this very, kind of going after what it is you've been wanting to go after. Again, now you want to choose your battles wisely, right? And you want to make sure you have all of the things you need to, to fight, to present, to go after whatever that is. But we have this 3 of 5. 3 is, basically celebration, creativity. It's also the power of 3. If you don't have 2 other people, do it at least with another person. Everything gets stronger when you have more energies pushing and putting things out there. Okay, but the 3 of Raphael is celebration, is basically saying whatever you've been going after, you're going to win the game, you're going to win the time. Okay, but then we have this 5 of Raphael. But let's go this one first. Reasons to celebrate, a community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. So this is positive. This is, yay us, yay Gemini. This is another step that we've gotten closer to our goal. So this is a very positive energy around you. Then we come to this 5. So it's kind of like 5 is about changes, positive, negative. Raphael, again, that water energy. And, kind of think about it as with your air energy and, kind of blowing on those waves a little bit, kind of not necessarily letting things sit. This is, this has an energy that is really that's really saying you might be going after maybe you're going after, 5 things, maybe 3 things. And you're not necessarily getting them as quickly as you want to get them. Okay, so there might be some delays. There might be some pushing off. It's not as quickly as the answer isn't coming as quick as you want it to come. The result isn't coming as quickly as you want it to come. Well, the 5 of Raphael says that's okay. It's okay. You are celebrating. You are on the right track. That's okay. Delays are just part of are part of your process. Delays are, and it's not actually a delay. It's waiting for that divine timing to come about. And it's like, just keep moving forward, keep pushing forward. There is things to celebrate. It's just not in your timing. Okay? Okay. So this is that old everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining. Okay, so let's go on here. Next card, the King of Raphael. So you've got all of this water energy around you, all this emotional energy around you. It is also spiritual energy. So there is kind of a, make it clinging, kind of cling to that higher power of yours, whoever that might be to you. But there is this, this energy that's just so full of, some of it's full of love, some of it's a little bit on that crying energy, some of it's on that, I don't quite know where I'm going with this energy that's just highly, highly emotional. The 3 has that high. It has that really great, this is lovely. This one, not quite so much. But then we come to the King of Raphael. King's dual energy, underlying energy is air energy, so it's your energy. Thinking things through, kind of mulling things over, seeing seeing that there is a silver lining. Okay, this is gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay. We're going where we need to do. But then there's this emotional. I want it now. Why can't I have it now? This is, why do we have to wait? Why do we have to wait? So there's this dual energy going on with all of your cards and with all of your stuff going on. And it just feels like, why do I have to keep fighting? Why do I have to keep pushing? Well, that's because Mars is keeping you going, keeping you in the race. Mars is making you go forward. Okay, but the king, I love the king because the king keeps saying, keeps giving you the encouragement. You know, king, remember, the king of Raphael, the king of cups, has gone through the ringer of emotional experiences, has seen the lowest of the lows and the highest of the highs. But the king of Raphael says it's worth it. Keep moving forward. Follow your heart. Do what it is that you know is right. Do what it is that you know you love. Okay? Keep moving forward. Remember this 3. There is celebration. It may not necessarily feel as complete as you wanted it to be, but there is this celebration. You are winning many, many things over. Just keep pushing forward. Okay? Here we go. Warm, generous, honorable, and refined. Yes, it's safe to trust. The ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passions. So it's just keep moving, keep doing. It feels emotional. It feels so like I've been putting my heart and soul into this. This is why can't I have the answer? Well, you're getting the answer. It just may not, and it may not be the answer you've been, maybe it's not been the whole answer you've been wanting, okay? But you are getting the answer, and things are, you know, things happen. Like I said, divine timing. There's a divine timing going on with whatever this is you're doing, my Geminis. Okay, let's see guardian angels. Guardian angels, can you clarify this a little bit for my Geminis? What else is this about? But it does feel emotional, but remember, emotions can be very good energies too. Okay, new moon, so new start, new way of looking at things. Okay, let's go on here. Let's see what we've got here for my Geminis. Gemini. Oops. Okay, this is reversed. Messenger of action. So the messenger is the page. Page's underlying energy is Earth, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and action is our fire energy. So now you've got some real action going on. It's, you know, it is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So passionate, burning, very determined. So even though you're feeling very, very emotional, things are working out for you. Things are going your way. It's just maybe not as quickly. Trust, trust, trust. And now we've got some action happening. So something new and exciting related to creativity or your career comes to your attention. You feel an eagerness to learn and you're ready to get going, although you may feel insecure, and that would be where this emotional energy is. Do it anyway. This card represents someone in your life, or maybe you, who is creative, enthusiastic, and fascinated by life and who wants to try everything. So, you know, I guess, you know, the thing is, you know, your emotions, your insecurities, all part of life, all part of being the human experiment, whatever we want to call this. But it's kind of like, despite this, keep going after it. There's so much positive energy here with this. I love the 3 of Cups. I love the King of Raphael. And now you have that page, that messenger of action. So it's just kind of like, yeah, things don't always work out quite the way we want them to, but again, it's all divine timing. Okay, let's see what we have here from the inspirational wisdom from angels and fairies. What do we have for our Geminis here? Tell us. Can you wrap all this up for our Geminis? Here we go. Reversed. Fairy voyage. As a child of power, you can bring joy and purpose to the world. As a child of power, fairy voyage. What does that mean, my Geminis? What does that mean? Again, Mars keeps pushing you forward. Anyway, let's see what crystal or energy we have also. See, I always have to remember that I don't have to interpret everything or understand everything, but somebody out there will. So let's go on and see what else we might have here. So there's always movement for you. And there's a card that has fallen. Oh, lots of cards falling. Falling. Here we go. This one is reversed, and this is a green adventuring. Good luck, prosperity, new opportunities, heart healing. This would be good if you, especially if you're worried, if you're feeling insecure, that 5 of Raphael, if you're feeling like, just, I have to keep going, you have to keep going. This would be a good energy, good crystal to have. Okay, my Geminis, what did that all mean to you? Let me know. Go down, comment. Also, too, please like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. It does help the channel. It does help me. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. It helps to keep me going. Anyway, my Geminis, always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.